Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's temperature is 0 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is a perfect opportunity to test our rifles, okay? Specifically, we're testing the gas system because what happens is the rifle is gonna, can function a little bit differently in the summertime versus the wintertime. This is especially important if you have a homemade rifle, okay? If you've tinkered with your buffer system or your gas system, you're definitely going to want to test it when the temperatures are near zero, okay? So basically just line them up, get a magazine in that. Okay, it's also an opportunity to test your red dots because your red dots may not work so well when it's 0 degrees outside. That's our, which one was this? That's the Smith & Wesson M&P-15 Sport 1. Alright, so that one's working pretty good. I've been testing these all day, so I kind of know what they're going to do by now anyway. Okay. It's also an opportunity for you guys to work with some thick gloves and get used to manipulating the rifle with your gloves on. Which one was that? That was the Radical Firearms. I had bought this for about $500. It's got an Attaboy red dot on it, working good. The M&P-15 has the Bushnell red dot on it. The Bushnells are pretty good, except that I find that a lot of times they're just not bright enough on sunny days. Okay, this is also a Radical. This is my my Radical pistol. Oh, and just to let you guys know, we're shooting steel case ammo. This is Tula ammo. I'm basically doing these tests with the Tula because I know that the pressure on it is a little bit less than your brass. Okay, so these run at about 100 feet per second slower than most of your brass ammo. So if they work with the steel cases, they'll definitely work with the brass. Alright, now we're going to try my Palmetto. I just got this about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. The rifle's not even a month old. Oh, that one's empty. Okay, and this one has the primary arms red dot on it. Alright, now we're going to the Ruger. This is the Ruger MPR. This has a full-length gas system. Very soft recoil. In the summertime, it seems to work okay with the steel case ammo. I noticed that when somebody else was shooting it the other day, it had a problem with the brass. So let's see how this does. Sorry, I meant to say it had a problem with the steel case ammo. So let's see how it does with the steel case ammo. Not bad. The person I had shooting this was a new shooter, and like I said, they were having a problem with the steel case ammo. I'm going to guess that they didn't have a solid, they didn't have the rifle tight into their stock. Because of the full-length gas system and the softer recoiling, I'm going to guess that this is going to be a little bit less forgiving, okay? So for some people shooting steel case ammo in the wintertime with that rifle, they may have some problems. But I had no problem with it. The ability for a rifle to shoot steel case is very important to me because, a lot of people use steel case. So if I'm ever in a situation where I need to borrow or buy ammunition from other people, there's a good chance that they're going to be selling me steel case ammo since so much of it is sold and stockpiled in the United States. That I want to make sure that all my rifles work with steel case ammunition. So, like I said, 0 degrees outside. Okay, the rifles work pretty good. I'm working pretty good. You guys need to get out and see how you're going to work in the, in the cold temperatures and how your rifles are going to work. And that's especially true, like I said earlier, if you have a home-built AR-15, or if you've been tinkering with your AR-15, changing the buffers and playing around with the gas and putting in different bolts and that kind of stuff. Get out there and test it. I'll talk to you guys next time.